talk. Awesome. Oh yeah, I need to refresh that. Derp. I wonder if it'll work. If I refresh it, it would. All right. Oh, that sucked last night. I cannot believe that happened. Oh, well, we're almost done with that. Neat. That's the knee pieces. Okay, okay, we're actually almost done with this. I mean, it doesn't feel like it, but we are. I thought I'm joking when I say we're already halfway done, which we really are. We are really halfway done with this. There's not much left to go. I'm just waiting on the top coat to get here, and then I can get all that done, because that's literally just the shoulder frames and the hand backing. That's awesome. This is a very simple build, and I love it. It's been a very nice, simple build, except for these hands. They're being a little bit of a pitch, but we'll figure it out. I've got most of the fingers on there. I need to get the other ones done and not drop it on the floor. Good thing you're pretty hard to fucking lose. All right, let's get started. And we had to have the room pretty fucking dark today because... Oh, yeah. Let me change just the exposure rate on that one. Because TikTok seems to only like me being very dark during the day, nighttime. Right now. And I've got the decals for this as well as we've got some top coat coming for it. We'll do a light spray on that, get all the parts fairly well covered. Shouldn't be too hard, and then get the decals put on. Won't be too bad. Shouldn't take too long. And then we can get started on everything else, so it's good enough for me. Hopefully that stuff gets... what can I put it? How can I put it? Hopefully they get shipped pretty quickly. That's supposed to be here by Monday. We'll see what happens. I don't know of any holidays coming up, so... Hopefully they just get shipped faster. Sometimes they say Monday, but you can get things delivered a little bit earlier. Now let's get the other set done, because they were a bit of a pain in the ass to get hooked on. But we have a good method of getting them done. That's why things like this I always do one set at a time. It's usually the better to do, so that way you can better anticipate the issues. And this kit's kind of violating my rule of hands being last. I usually don't like doing the hands until I know we're ready for hands, but fine, we'll get it done. Okay, those are the tips. We need the other one. Not doing the tips just yet. Hello. Pretty easy, okay. Yeah, see, these finger joints do have a tendency on being really fucked up because they're very thin. I'm actually surprised that the Debans came out better than these ones did. I didn't have to do as much prep work. I didn't have to initially do a lot more prep work. And thank you, Nordic. I didn't have to do a lot of prep work on the Deban, like this one. But I chose to do a lot more prep work on the Deban. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe because they're larger. The Deban hands are much larger than this one. Much larger. Yeah, we're more than halfway done. Yeah, because then it's just swords. And swords are going to take not even a whole lot of time. Swords and the flight pack are not going to take a whole lot of time. They're basically just done. Nothing. So I found it easier to put them on while I still had the nubs attached, which I can cut off like I just did. Little easier, and we've already got a good method down for it. It's stick the blade in, check for gap. Then we check the gap on that with this, making sure to put the right angle on it, and that we're coming down from the right side. Oh, and we do have to clean these up a little bit. There is a little bit of a flash on them. They are not supposed to have, from what I can see, they are not supposed to have any kind of overhang. They're supposed to be flat. From what the picture shows, they show to be flat. So they do have a little bit of a flash on them, which is why the molding's a little bit messed up. Okay, so we don't force it. We go and get some sandpaper and just sand those edges down a little bit. And we get it. Not too bad. Next one. Yeah, see, like this one, this is a good example of it. If I can get it to show. So, let's see. You can see how it's not actually connected. I mean, that it doesn't have the slot. Same thing on here. If I can get it to show a little bit. You can see how it did have a little bit of bad molding on it. So, I do have to cut that and try to make it so it'll fit. 2 of the 4 down. Looking up. Sorry, I haven't been looking up. Let's see, I can move him out of the way a little bit. So that way we can see a little bit better what I'm working with. Or I can put him... Oh my god, I don't want to leave this anywhere. I'm going to knock it over. We'll leave it right there. We'll move that. That way you can see I'm working on these. And don't knock anything over. Please don't knock anything over. I'm just trying to get closer. So is any so as I always say with any third-party kit, know what you're getting yourself into. It is not always the same. I'm a little phlegmy. It's cold outside, so been cold for a while. So my asthma acts up and I just get all annoying. As with any third-party kit, be prepared for fuckery on fitment sometimes, and you might actually have to make things fit a little bit better and understand how it's going on. It's not all sunshines or rainbows. I know Bandai kits don't have that issue too often, which is nice, but third parties are notorious for not having the best fitting sometimes. They do need a lot of love and care, and if you do it right, they work good. Ow. Okay, still needs a little bit more. There it goes. Just a little bit of extra care, and these things are going together great. And last night we had a fun time with the camera shutting off because, of course, my charger decided it was not going to sit there and fast charge anymore. Yay! I love that. Today it says it's fast charging, so we'll see how long the camera keeps going. I mean, we haven't had that issue in a long time. It was plugged in. Seems to be fine. I checked to make sure that it's fast charging. It says it is. So, hopefully we don't lose that today like yesterday. That should be good enough. Go more than that. And it doesn't take too much to get these going. We're just removing small amounts of plastic from the material. Oh, and I didn't try to prep that. Got it. All right. Whew, my fingers hurt so much. I bruised my freaking index on my right hand doing this last night. Man. If I can just get these other ones done and we'll get the rest of the fingers done, then we get the hands all ready to go. We'll be ready to boogie. We're on to shoulders and the legs. And then onto the backpack and then onto the stuff. Yeah, we're actually making really good progress. Okay, so that's good to go. I've got 4 of those done. And on to the next 4, which are going to be even worse than the last one. I'm going to guarantee that these have issues. Just based off the other ones. Which it looks like they do. This was the biggest issue I think I was worried about, was the hands. I really wish they would stop, especially on all PG kits. Stop doing this. I really am not a big fan of PG hands. They are not my favorite way of doing them. I really wish they would just do like a swappable or a sub hand or finger. I mean, there are better ways of doing it. My favorite is still a swappable finger style, which is still the best. And Pedro Torix, thank you for the likes as well. All right. So we already know these have issues. Those don't look too bad. Let's try one and see. Oh, well, screw you, other one. I almost thought that fell off. It just bent down. I almost had a nuclear heart attack. But no, it just thought it was funny to scare the ever-loving shit out of me. One. Two. Three. 5. So these are actually going better than the other ones. I love that. That's good. Whew. That sucks. Good. So the hardest fucking part to this is done. Now I can breathe a little bit better. After last night's fuck up, and yeah. Having the stream stood off of me having a mini heart attack because I literally could not. I was a little bit too tired last night to be working on this. And once again, the curse of the stream making me be distracted also helping. Yeah, they're actually not too loose. I'm actually really surprised. I don't think I'll need to do any tightening on them. They're actually adequate, which is good. I might do tightening on my own, but I don't need to do any tightening for the customer. They actually feel pretty decent. They should do all right. Hello, Deathside. What's up? Having fun trying to build little tiny, well, yes, building little tiny fingers with little tiny parts and making sure that they all fit properly. Although it's just the ball joint section that was a little messed up, which sucks. The tip of the fingers, awesome. I don't know when we're going to do that. Plus, I keep, I say I don't like a backlog, but I keep picking up shit that I just can't not. But I was just lucky because I had extra money that I could. Nice. That's awesome. But I only got the okay because wifey likes this Sazabi so much. She's like, of course you're buying the big giant one. You have the Sinanji. You might as well buy the Sazabi. And we have the cash for it. Should have saved it, but it's fine. That'll be a good one for the stream. Plus, it was just extra money I didn't even know I was going to get. And Bionicle Strike, thank you for following. Making sure I saw that name correctly. And apparently, my downstairs neighbors are big Gundam fans because they caught me while I was bringing in the Sazabi. Like, oh my god. I'm like, yeah. Like, my whole house is full of them. I don't know how cool they are or how or how down they are with stuff. But it was cool. Okay, so that one's done, that one's done, that one's done. We got all those done. I want to just get these hands done. I want them off my fucking table. Not yet. That I was half tempted on buying the Deban ones that he's got, but oh, and you know that sucks, dude. I cannot believe Amazon still hasn't sent it to you. I still want to do a Barbados at some point. I just don't know when I'm going to do one myself. I feel that. He's still got the band ones I feel like doing. I just don't know yet. Okay, that's good to go. Man, I would not be this stressed out if this was my own kit. Trying to do this stuff for somebody else, stressful. I'm trying to get everything cleaned up and detailed properly. It's a nightmare. All right, T11. We're gonna do these one at a time. T11 into D33. D33 is, that's G. I'm guessing that's D. Yes. No, that's H. That's H. Yeah. D33. Okay, and then, okay. So, thumb down to the bottom. So the notch is supposed to go towards the top. Is that going to be a pressure fit thumb? Oh, we'll have to try that because H4. Is that going to be a pressure fit thumb? Or do I need to widen up that ball joint? come back here, you. And looking up. Say hi and drop by and see you later. Awesome, man. Later. And nothing on Twitch. Yeah. Nothing on YouTube. Awesome. Alright, trying to just gauge this thing. Yeah, that's going to be super floppy, I think. Oh, we could do that. That sounds awesome. It does actually feel pretty decent in that one. I don't know. Feel pretty good. I think that thumb needs to be a lot tighter. We're going to thicken that up just a little bit, not too much. Right? And looking up. And nothing yet. Okay. Should we get on that one? Looking up, looking over, looking up. Oh, god damn. How long is it going to take to dry, but we can get most of these detailed and ready to go. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, done. Let's get all this shit done. Okay. Not too bad. That looks good. All right. That feels a lot better. Oh, and I need the polycap. T22. I actually remembered. Oh, that's interesting. Wait. Interesting. Interesting. So there's a couple. I wonder if it would be tighter. There is a polycap version of these, or the ABS. It doesn't specifically say which one to use. I don't know if the ABS would be tighter. The polycap would probably degrade over time. Let me see about this one. We'll put this one together with the ABS and see how it says. See how it sits. Yeah, lost the one. Yeah, I'm going to say the ABS is fine. Yeah, that feels good. It's not falling off immediately. And we have enough resistance on there. I think that's good. Doesn't need to be super tight. Tight enough to hold a weapon. Or a pose. I think that's good enough. Because that's about the same tightness as... Because it's not falling off. If I put pressure on it, yeah, those aren't going to be doing much. They lock into place, which is nice. Ooh, come back here. Let's see. Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. If yeah. The tightest grip strength. I think that's good enough. That's good enough for me. Cool. And then we can put that on model. Ew. So it has the absolute most slightest wristband ever created. Kind of makes a pseudo ball joint. Feels good enough. I did see that there is that. That is cool. I might use that for my own. I don't know. I do like the idea that you do have the option of using a polycap instead of a ABS piece, which is interesting because I don't know which would be superior. ABS or the polycap. The polycap's going to degrade and wallow out over time. Where I would think that the ABS would be the correct medium to use because it won't degrade too much more over time versus the polycap. The polycap's going to degrade faster over time just due to plastic degradation. So it would be smarter to use the ABS because that'll hold up more over time. Than the polycap. Ooh, yeah, that locks in and that holds great. You lock in that hand and it ain't going nowhere. All right, Mr. Judo Chop, back to Judo Chop form till we need you. Yeah, very basic on that. That's not too bad as long as it functions. So, completed so far. Not too bad. Those hands are at least a step above the P Bandai PG. Much higher step up. I really think the preformed hands is one of the worst things that Bandai's ever produced. They do not hold up. They are one of the worst things that you can ever do. But these built ones, I think, are probably going to be on par with stuff like DL. DL's doing some really cool kind of hands like that, and I wouldn't doubt that you have to assemble them. And he's coming together pretty well so far. And we've got the panel, not panel liner, the top coat and the decals. The top coat was on the way. Once it gets here, I can spray the kit. Make sure everything looks good as we get that done. Top coat it, and then we'll also put decals on top. I'll take it all back apart to the bare component, to the individual components and spray them. Make sure that all the components get a good coating. And that should be good to go on that. Yeah, I don't think we'll have any components that'll be, especially on the arms, too worried about not getting coated properly. Arms feel good. Shoulders a bit loose, but that's not unheard of. Could be tighter. Could be tighter if tightened up. Yeah, if it comes down to it, I'll wait till after we're mostly almost getting through final building process. If it needs to be tightened up, I'll tighten it up. But moving on to the shoulders. The fabulous, fabulous shoulders. Which apparently you build in a very odd style. I would never do it that way. It wants you to put the shoulders through the shoulder socket onto the body. That is a very odd way of doing that. J, we need C. E. D. Oh, it's right off this one. Yes, it is. Going to try to get through most of it today. And then a good bout on Friday and on Saturday. Hopefully I'm already done by then. Hopefully I'm just working on getting the weapons and shields and all that stuff made up. Shouldn't take too long on those. I'll probably do them off stream, like always, because that stuff just doesn't interest people for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about. It's same reason why we don't do decals on stream and we do not do weapons on stream. No one cares. No one cares about decals. Nobody cares about the weapons package. They just care about the mobile kit. Every time it happens, and it's like, damn, that sucks. B, 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 B. Oh, the last part's off B. Until we do the connectors for the legs. Awesome. We will put that on the desk. Yay. $21 goes with the one side and the other one goes with the other side. Cool. Another frame down. All right, check for cleanups, and then I'm going to detail the front side of these just because it's out of habit. These get covered up by armor, but we will do them just in case. Okay. So I've got to get that one done. Still doing it. Oh, you suck. Okay, so that's good to go. That's good to go. Oh, I hope you're having... Oh, Mad Lad, what up? No, actually a decent amount of chaos today. Nothing too much more than usual. Just trying to get more work done on this commission piece, so that way I can get it ready for final detailing. It's already about halfway there. And thank you for the likes. And oh god, that is killing my phone pretty fast. God damn. Yeah, this is a PG Astray nillson works. I was asked to build it for my local hobby shop so they could have it as a display. We're waiting on the top coat to come in. I had to buy some. They didn't have the right one. All they had was enamel, and on ABS I'm more comfortable with using acrylics because acrylics are neutral compared to enamels, which have which aren't as friendly towards ABS plastic, so I'd rather be safe than sorry on it. And ABSs are a little bit easier to spray where I live because it's very humid, and thank you for the rose. Where I live, it's so humid that on a good day it's 75%. On a bad day, it's like over 90. So I'd rather have it not mess up. I'd rather not have to strip it back down. Blah, blah. Buy primes and views, and no, thank you. I do not feel like that on Twitch. I shall ban you to the realm of bottom. Go say hi to the other bots in the ban zone. I learned the pain of not using acrylics. Yeah, I tried to use enamels on one of my kits a long while back, and man, was that not good? It was not good. I had to strip the whole piece back down. I had stripped the whole thing I was doing because it fogged up so fast. It was like, are you kidding me? I can go outside. I can spray the shit with an acrylic. Come back in looking amazing. I've done some really amazing pieces in the last couple of years with acrylic top coats. I've tried enamel a couple times and it was not my jam. Maybe if I had a ideal area set up, a spray booth and all that fun stuff, but not trying to do just open rattle can was not fun. Oh, nice. Yeah, acrylics are just so much more forgiving. Yeah, you got to watch out about polycarbonate because polycarbonate will crack from acrylic due to the, what is it called? The solvent will eat through polycarbonate. So I've already gone and made sure I can remove most of the pieces that are going to have a polycarbonate piece inside there. Take that out, spray those pieces, and get them put back on. So, yeah, it won't be too bad. That's the only thing that sucks about acrylic is that the solvent will eat polycarbonate pieces, unfortunately, which sucks. Learned that the hard way. All right, not too hard. Then we just put D4 over top that. So we're going to detail this really quickly. Yeah, I didn't feel comfortable because this is third party. These are pretty rare. Using an enamel coating. If I was doing a full paint job where I'm priming, prepping, painting, then I wouldn't be too bad about using enamel paints. Well, enamel top coats. but acrylic for bare plastic is always best, I would say. Yeah, I learned the hard way on my blue frame when I had there's some small polycarbonate pieces in the King Dragon swords that they made. And I was like, why are these things cracking? What the fuck's going on? And I think it's the solvent was causing the issue. Yeah, it wasn't like the difference between acetone on top of ABS where it crumbles. It was just they were developing small fractures in them. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And the only thing I can think of is the top coat was eating at them. Like, well, that sucks, but it wasn't too bad. It didn't ruin the piece. It just was like, oh, well, that's not something we should do ever again. Or at least watch out for in the future. I think the best thing is I just got a Sotheby 135th scale bust. I've got to test and see if it has a durable it's a special coating variant. So I've got to see if that coating is alcohol resistant or neutral. Because if it's not, I'll have to use, what's it called? I'll have to use null oil for shading. Null oil for penalines because if it comes off with alcohol, the method I use does not work. Because using an alcohol-based panel liner is what I do like. It's always better for bare plastics and helps out. But that special coating, I gotta see if it's going to, if alcohol will remove the coating or not when I go to panel line that thing. I'm hoping it won't. Oh. The special coating, Epion is vulnerable to everything. Alcohol will destroy the special coating. Okay, then I'll have to do a null oil wash then. Because this stuff will work on it. Because I was just using it on my Deban 8814's hilt. A lot of the gold parts, which actually gave a cool effect. When I would put panel liner, put Sharpie over top of it and removed it, the alcohol would strip a bit of the gold out. Gave it a neat weathered effect on some of the pieces, so it has this two-tone effect now where I've got some brass kind of gold worn pieces to it now instead of just straight gold everywhere with the panel liner. But for the bigger pieces that I was not going to be able to do with that I wasn't able to do with panel liner, I did use null oil. Had a great use with that. Cleaning it up actually was pretty easy. A little bit of alcohol. The null oil wash ended up protecting the gold a bit more and made it so I could go over the painted pieces with and remove as much null oil as I could to preserve the panel lines and the coating. So I'll probably have to do a null oil wash over top of that. That was really good on some of the bigger pieces where I wasn't going to be able to get a panel liner in there at all and actually do the regular way I do my panel lines. So that's good to know. I might even have to spray that thing of that 50-50 null oil. There, it flows more. Oh, okay. Nice. I'll have to think about that. I like null oil for painted pieces. It's always what I've been doing. Anytime I do a full coverage like my gold frame, when I went to go and detail the frame, perfect on doing that. And then cleaning that up. Now that I know how to clean it up a little bit better, it's going to be even better. And then going out and spray that. I'm probably going to have to do that with that one. We'll probably do a full... I'll probably even do a... I like the color, but I don't like that it's kind of matte. So probably also do a full spray on that thing and make it semi-gloss, which will be nice. I don't know what is it with me and semi-gloss. I just love it. It's not quite matte, it's not quite gloss, and it looks amazing. I'm not one for matte. I don't know why. Oh, goddamn. 50/50 no oil, lemon medium. Goddamn. I'm also going to do a test on that, make sure that everything goes well, because that... Actually, I know what I should do. I should just spray the parts. That would actually probably work the best. So what I should do... Oh god, that means it's going to take forever on that thing when I get started on it. Get the pieces out. Do what I need to do to the sides. I'm going to do my really thick panel liner on it. I'm going to try to do it as neatly as I can. Try to get the sides and edges. Make sure that's done correctly. Then go outside and do kind of like what I did for my real grade Sinanju. So I'm going to have to go and I'm going to have to prep the pieces with the top coat first. Then bring it back inside, do the null oil wash over top of it. Then go and respray it again. Probably would be the best idea. So do a double... So I would have to do a double coating on top of that. That's going to take a while. Because it's also getting a wiring kit. That would probably be the best way of doing it. That way I double redundant... Actually, no. Spray first, then do the edge panel lining, because that would preserve the coating no matter what. Then go and... Yeah, that'd probably be the best. Then do the edge panel lining and whatever else with no oil. Then coat again with top coat to preserve it. Probably going to be the route I'm going to have to take on that one. I don't know if that sounds right or not. That's what I'm thinking might sound right. Because in theory, if I protect the coating by top coating it first, I would have less of a chance of ruining the coating itself, if I'm right. Because it would have a layer, it would have a barrier of top coat to begin with. Oh, medium mix. Yeah, I'll have to look at it. Oh, that doesn't do anything. There we go. And we're not recording any of that. Yeah, I'll have to look for it later. Not right there right now. Let's see, do you? Oh, you don't follow. No, you probably do follow me. Let's see. No, you can send it to me. I'll follow. I'll follow you. See, that way you can send it to me. Be easier. That way you can send me the video. That way I can see it. And then I can get back to building. Cool. There we go. Oop, did not turn that one off. There we go. Much better. Oil and Harmon mixture. Cool. So that way I can get that. If I can get that down, because if I think of that does it right, then I can protect the coating. So that'll take a lot longer time. I'm pretty decent with doing my edging. I do my edge lining work pretty decently. If I do at least 2 to 3 coats on top of those, that just means that one's going to take probably about a month or two. That'll be fun. I'm already backed up on work as it is. This has already put me behind by a few weeks. Even though I was supposed to take a week off while I was on vacation. No, instead, I got the opportunity to build some really cool Gundams. And I can't say no. Yeah, it's trying to find these new methods of doing everything and making sure I do everything the right way. It's always the thing that I find fun. There was somebody who was asking, like, what was it? What are the tips and tricks? And it's like, I can tell you everything and how to do it, but it's actually learning how to do it and doing it the correct way is always the hard part. Because you can tell me how to do something, but until I actually do it, it's not going to stick. Until I actually mess up, that's what's going to happen. I can watch a million tutorials on something, but until I actually do it, it's not going to be the same thing. It never plays out the way that it looks. Okay. Cool. I'll check that out in a little bit. I'm going to be on here for till about 2-ish. Getting some work in, and then probably be back in the middle of the day tomorrow. Yeah, trying to get all this stuff done the way I want it to be done is always the hard part. But if I can preserve that coating, it looks good. I like it. If I can preserve it, that'll be good. It just means I'm going to have to do a lot more prep on it, which does suck, but that means at least it'll come out correct. Phoenix is fun. Matters which one. Each one of them are overpriced and interesting all at the same time. MG, super high price and readily available most places. The PG, overly priced and cool as all hell. And the high grades are interesting. I have a Destroy high grade myself. It's a alright model. I don't know why everyone hates on it. Yeah, it's a Destroy mode. It's not bad. I'm actually looking at probably doing another one at some point. Narrative MG with LEDs. Nice. Yeah, I want to do another one. I want to do the injection coated version again. Well, the injection coated high grade. And do it again, but with my new skill set. I did a gold coated one a long while back, and that was miserable. It came out looking all right, But that was one of the most miserable builds ever. Just because I had shards of fucking gold paint in my hands for days. I would get off and I would just feel the splinters in my hands. And I'm like, this sucks. But it's still one of my favorite kits I did. The LEDs came out all right for a high grade. It's not perfect in any way. I'd rather do it again. Then I want 3 sets after that. Sotheby, Tallgeese, and Tallgeese 1 and Tallgeese 3. Nice. I need to get a Tallgeese 3. I have plans for one. It's just putting the money together to get one for the real grade. They are pricey. Sotheby, I know what you're going to get. You're going to try to get the master grade. I'm not going to try to dissuade you about it, but real grade's actually better, but nah, no one listens to me when I say that. I can't tell you everybody I've told, and then it's like, oh, I bought the master grade. It's like, God damn it. I like the real grade better. I have to state that anytime anyone asks. I got them both, and I just like the master grade. I love the real grade. The real grade just is, I don't know. It's better. Versus, I like how big master grade Sotheby is, but I really still have to always stick with the real grade. I don't know. But no one listens. Trust me, the real grade is so much better. You get better beam effects. He's better proportioned. He can actually hold his weapons. You don't get the long rifle, but you can always get a third party. There's actually a really cool one from Susan model that I haven't bought. I really want one for both my Sotheby and my Sinanju. And it's not as highly detailed, but it's on par. It's on par, and it goes together a lot smoother. There's so much you could do with it. I've taken mine apart and put it back together about 5 or 6 times. It survived the move. His polycaps still hold out. It doesn't have early real grade syndrome. Stands up just fine on its own. And it's still fairly large for a real grade size. Versus the master grade, which can't hold up his weapons without his arms falling off. He bitches and moans all the damn time. He's front heavy and falls over like a bitch every time I fucking touch him. Ugh. He's fallen over 4 times since we got here. And I've had to put his head back together. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the fact it's super back heavy and it's annoying. Unlike his little brother, who doesn't do shit. I fucking run into it every fucking day because the fucking beam effects are so damn huge. And what does it do? Stands there. I think it's fallen over once, and that was because my light fell down. One of my studio lights fell over and knocked over my Takumi, and I had a heart attack, and also the fucking goddamn real grade fell over. And I was like, okay, don't care about you. Wants a turn A? Oh, God. Moonlight with wings. Oh, shit. The high-res wing 0 custom, you're going to have to do a lot of tightening. The wing high-reses have issues. They look great when they're done, but boy, when they start getting old, they start having issues. My high-res wing 0, what is that one called? Is it just called the Endless Waltz? I think it's just the Endless Waltz, or is it just the 0 Gundam? I can't remember which one it's actually called. It's not the custom, it's the regular one. Great build initially. Great build initially, was awesome. So I thought. Come by about 2 years later, who does it like to fall over? Who does it hate me? Unlike my high-res red frame, which, man, he's got tight joints. Never like touching that thing. Nice. There you go. I can't wait to get started with the Wing Gundam I've got sitting here. We just got the lighting kit for it in. I want to try to get it in. It's a Cosmos lighting kit. I usually do my own DC voltage LED kits. They're nothing special, really. It's just LEDs, DC voltage. I want to start getting into more Daniel design stuff, but Not just there yet. I still like my little micro LEDs that I buy from Amazon. Been using the same supplier for over 5 years now, and they work great. But might venture out a little bit more on some other kits later on. But this one is a little bit different. It's got a controller. It's fun, but I'm pairing it with my Supernova white endless wall. No, it's not an endless wall. My Supernova Snow White Prelude. Cannot believe I can't say that word today. And it's going to be fun. It works with it. There's an entire detailed instruction on how to do it. I've already got it on my phone, so I'll get it up in my stuff later. But it's going to be a fun one. Nice. Hell yeah. That's one more frame down, so we're getting closer to being finished. And I love it. Nice. She wants black, pink, and red, teal. Nice. So I'm laying out the scheme now. Nice. I need to get I need to get back into trying to learn Arduino so I can try to learn how to do custom LED controls. That's my biggest problem. Is I'm such a pleb and I can't do any freaking Pi or Arduino coding. I mean, I know there is a way of controlling RGBs via frequency because big boy behind me can do that. I know there's ways of doing that and using RGB controls. Or hell, just buy another RGB controller and try to painfully do that again. Okay, so that goes on top. Please be a nice pressure fitting piece. Oh, thank God. Oh, and I need the other one. I need a D4. Oh, yeah, so we can put those on. Oh, that is lovely. Awesome. Thank you for being a nice fitting piece. For once, a nice fitting piece on this kit. It's been a bit hit and miss. Oh man, I'm already fucking tired. That's not good. Oh good, that's gonna fit nice. Awesome. Because that goes over top, so that'll keep pressure on top of it. I don't have to worry about that falling off. Awesome. And those all look good. I wouldn't push the real grade if it wasn't that good. That's the thing I keep trying to tell people. And Kun Talkin' Tax. Thank you for your following. Thank you for the follow. Always awesome, and I really do appreciate it. This week has been insane. And we've still got a few days left. Trying to keep an eye on chat while I get work done. Always a hard thing for me to do? All right, so you gonna fit tight, or are you gonna be an ass? Oh, thank God. I'm just kind of tired of having to do so much tightening on this kit, or having to try to sit there and sand parts down. It's getting irritating. If I hadn't just finished up the 8814, I would be less inclined to being pissed off at this thing having some fitting issues. But that thing was a dream. I got so many people telling me, the band's crap, the band's crap, the band's crap, doesn't fit, it's going to be complete trash, and it's not going to be good, you're going to break something. I honestly didn't break a damn thing other than two small parts that were just really thin in the first place. Other than that, nothing else happened to the 8814. I honestly had no issues with it, and it went together like a dream. I want to actually put Deban all the way up there with like Supernova at that point. I do have another Deban. I have another Deban kit already here, and I have another one on order. It's been on back order for over a year now. Hopefully at some point it gets shipped, but what sucks is I don't know if I'm even going to get it now. I might have to see about buying it from a different supplier. I paid for it, but now Hong Kong's only doing surface posts, and that does not guarantee anything. That means 3 or 4 months shipping time and no guarantee of delivery, and that's kind of why I can't recommend people to buy from Samuel Decal right now, because you're gonna end up paying like $100 in shipping, and you might not even get your item because you're out a couple $100 for shipping. Right now, I cannot in good faith tell people to go buy that from there at the moment. Till normal international shipping gets a little bit better. I can't see that. I can't tell anyone. Awesome. Thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out. I'm usually live most of the time. I do have a schedule. I need to get it up there again, but I've also got to get the link tree done at some point, which will probably be tomorrow because I'm probably going to take most of the day off. But I'm always here to have a chit chat with you wonderful people. So I might have to get my red jacket astray from somewhere else and just cut my losses. It's been over a year. And end up paying the stupid ass, I might have to pay scalp tax on it. I hate paying scalp tax, but I might have to pay scalp tax on it. I hate paying scalp tax. It sucks. It's an absolute nightmare to have to pay scalp tax. One of those is the leg piece. I'm thinking it's you. Yep. You go to the leg. Nice. I hate paying scalp tax because it's just annoying. I shouldn't have to pay more money than I want to for a kit. Oh, but sometimes that's not how life works. Oh boy. Really? I'll have to look on that one. No, just that one. Eh. Little bit of flash in there. Overmolded a little bit. I'm like, what is going on here? I got that in before. Why are you not going in now? There you go. Okay. So that looks good. We'll get that all detailed up. I'm going to put that on last. Uh-huh. And looking up, looking down. And shoulders are pretty much finished. Just needs a bit of detail. Oh. Grading Gunpla, what up? Not too bad. We're actually just about finished with it already. I've got most of the body already done, just legs and the accessories after that. It's a very, very... How can I put it? It's master grade feel, but in PG size, and I think I like it. There were a few hit and miss pieces there, here and there, but nothing too much that I would be like, I'm going to throw this out the window. It's more the, yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, okay, that could be better. Yeah, that's not too bad. It builds exactly like the master grade does. So it's really good. A few different things here and there in the chest, but pretty much exactly how the master grade does. The arms and the legs are exactly how the master grade's built. Literally to the T, I know exactly how those parts fit. I'm like, that's good. That's actually really good. That's the whole reason why the master grade's great. Is because it's a well-built kit. And this has been building exactly like the master grade so far. And I think that's really all it needed to, what the PG ever needed to be, was just be a big master grade. Not overly elaborate, just good. I mean, hell, these shoulders went together exactly how the master grade does. They're not overly complex, they're not overly complicated, and I already have them done. Couple parts, and you know, it's finished. I don't think I can ask for a better build. Nothing like the Deban. The Deban took forever because everything had so many damn parts to it. That one felt more like a PG than anything. And it's more one that I would say is kind of like, it's in that area that I would say if you're not confident in working with third-party kits, that you shouldn't buy it. But if you are comfortable with third-party kits, it's a must-buy for this one. It's a little bit intuitive, but it is a bit of a pain to do. Some of the really needed TLC that some parts need. New one. Time check. Okay, so we might get these done today. Might not start the legs till tomorrow, which is fine. If I can get legs done tomorrow, get halfway through the weaponry, then it'll be pretty much done. And then we're just waiting on the top coat to come in. Get the top coat here, take everything take the whole kit back apart just to the individual components, get them all sprayed, get the decals put on, spray maybe again. I think I'm just going to do one spray on them. Just spray coat and then do decals. And then I can be done with it. Decals only take a few hours. Not too done. Then I can get back on other things. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Oh, we are building the PG red frame Nillson works, actually. It's coming together pretty damn well. Sorry if I missed that comment a little late. No, there we go. Mike, don't tell me you are going to be too tight. All right. So, more than halfway done. He's looking pretty damn decent so far. The red comes out a little bit more in the light. In this light, it looks really dark, but it is very bright red. Looking good. We were supposed to do a very straight build approach to the panel lining, which has come through pretty damn well. I like it so far. My own build will be a lot more detailed. I'll be doing my full blackout panel lining plus a wiring kit. So mine will get a full wiring kit on it and it'll look pretty decent. This one's still looking pretty good, even though it's just a straight build. We are doing a top coat and panel and decaling over top of it, but that won't be till those get here a little bit later. So I've already got the decals. We're just waiting on the top coat at the moment. So once those get here, I can get that all started. Go ahead and we can just skip all that crap because we already did all that. I'm a smarty. Yeah, we can build the feet. Sure, why not? I got a couple minutes left in the night, so we can at least get some stuff done. I feel like we've been doing good progress on this, and we're not going to run into too much overtime. It's really not overtime because I'm still getting paid extra for the coating and the decaling, so that will be good enough for me to add a few more hours worth of work onto this. And then getting this guy packed up into his box with all his parts so that way I can deliver it. Boom. Then we need F33 and 30. Right, F. Yes, you are. I need 32 and 33. 32 and 33. Oh, I didn't get the other one. Duh. Okay. Well, easy enough to understand. Okay, yeah, don't worry about that. Good. This is actually the ankle, which is actually pretty cool. All right, so we're doing the ankle armor, which is neat. 25 and 26. Oh yeah, you won't even see any of that. God damn. see that one more. That's good enough for me. Uh, 132. Probably get this ankle armor done, and that's probably going to be it. It's at least a start. 23, 24. And about the best way I've ever seen them do these ankle armor pieces. And doing the ankle joint. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. C1. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no. Yeah, C110, C110. C1 because those are C2. Oh, they're actually fairly large. Jesus, those are actually huge. God, I always forget this is PG. Dion Saber, thank you for sharing. Yes. Okay, so we need those. And then the G parts. All right. Okay. Over. yeah, pretty much where we're going to end. Might not get the panel on these. I'll have to do it tomorrow. I think that's where we're going to end, is with these being finished. Oop. Yeah. All right. Looks like we're going to end there, probably. Oh, those are going to have to be tightened up. All right. I think that's where we're going to have to end for today. Good progress today. Yeah, amazing progress, because we have the majority of the kit done. We just got to work on the legs tomorrow. And then getting on to the weapons and the flight pack. That's it. That's all she wrote. This is a very simple PG kit. This is the Nillson Works PG Astray. It is a 4-sword variant with the flight pack unit. Get this and more at usgundam.net. They are the ones who requested this custom build. Well, commission build, and I'm building it for their display. Thank you, everybody, for watching tonight. I will be back probably tomorrow, a little bit later in the afternoon. We'll see what happens. But as always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see everyone later. Thank you, and bye-bye.